All right, hello everybody. It's me, Cullen, back with another shave. I believe tonight is shave 33. Who knows? I'm probably wrong. It might be 34. Last couple nights I've been way off on the count. Tonight I will be using Sphinx. I can't remember if they're called Sphinx Beard Company. How you find them online, but Sphinx shaving soap. This is La Fracture. I believe that's not how you say it. It's a Creta Ventus dupe. This is made by Ariana and Evans. This is, from my understanding, they have Spartacus. All the soaps from Sphinx Beard, if A&E has the same scent, Sphinx is a little more toned down. But this is Kaizen based also. 4 ounce, it comes in at like $20. So I believe this is more expensive than Spartacus is. And then I have the Match and Splash. I bought that at the time. I wasn't a member of the Shave and Shop Club. And at the time, Spartacus, I think it may only still be in the Shave and Shop Club for VIP members, but now I'm a member of it. So I picked this up. Because I was really interested in their product to see how it was. And then for bowl today, I have my Pereira white bowl, and my brush today will be my West Coast shaving with a silver tip badger knot that, of course, I have gelled because I gel everything. Some of y'all might say, why would you gel a silver tip knot? My answer to that would be, why wouldn't you? Everything feels so much better gelled. The tips on this now are just ridiculously soft. That's the way I like them. I find badger knots to be scratchy. People buy knots and they say that they're untreated. Any knot that I've ever had that is untreated is scratchy. If the tips are white, then it's been treated. Even a true two-band, if you look at a raw two-band badger knot, there's no white on it really. It's just kind of a gray and a brown or something weird. And silver tip has silver tips, hence the name. High Mountain White aren't really white, but let's see. No. Okay, let's see. This here is a knot that I have that is not treated. This is a two-band finest. This knot is still somewhat scritchy. It's soft, but I don't use it a lot because it is scritchy. I'll probably end up gelling it at some point, but I just haven't because it's such a small handle and knot anyways. I won't reach for it often. But let's get into the shave. Kind of sweating. I took a really hot shower, and now I'm probably going to need another shower to recover from the hot shower. But this brush I got quite a while back from one of my buddies. He had it. He doesn't like badger. He only likes synthetics. And so he sent it to me. I had it for quite a while. I wasn't reaching for it, and it's kind of funny. I traded it, and then right after I traded it, I started missing it because it's a really comfortable handle. It's a really dense knot, and so several months later, that guy that I actually sold it or traded it to had it up for sale. And so I messaged him and asked him if it's the same one that I traded him. He said, yeah. And I said, well, I'll buy it. And he said, you really want the same brush back? I said, yeah. And so I have it back. And since then I've gelled it, and it's a great, great brush. And tonight's razor, I will be using Titanium Timeless. This was a matte finish. I kind of hit it quick. It's steamed up right now. But I hit it quick today with the polish. On the polisher, I haven't polished it too highly. But I have a slim plate on here. I don't know what the gap is. I'm trying out this slim plate. If I like it, I'll be buying the slim plate. I'm buying the razor from my buddy, and it comes with the 0.95 plate, and he asked if I wanted to try the slim plate. I said yeah. And I agree. He said that with him, he said they claim it's the most aggressive plate. He found it to be really mild. It is mild, but it's very smooth. I have a first use Gillette Nasset in here. If you see the lather's just running off my face from where I took such a hot shower, I'm just sweating it off. I'm gonna have to take another shower. Should have turned the air conditioner down because now it's hot in this bathroom. If I turn on the exhaust fan, it'll be loud in here. But I'm almost tempted to take this apart and put the 0.95 plate on for my second pass and see how it feels. You know what? Actually, that's what I'm going to do. So let me get this changed out super fast. And we shall be getting on with the second. Get lathered up. Okay, now I got the 0.95 on there. So that's almost double the blade gap. I don't know what's different on the geometry. That they would say that the 0.95 or 0.5 is more aggressive. I don't know if it has more blade exposure. You know, so tonight's shave is kind of a shave dedicated to my buddy. It's his razor, his brush. He turned me on to this bowl. Creed Aventus is like his favorite scent soap. I think that might be a little more don't know if you'd call it aggressive feeling. The 0.95 is definitely to me, it's a smoother plate. Yeah, the 0.95 is definitely a smoother plate. One of the neatest things that I've always found about timeless razors is the two brothers that started the company. I believe it's two brothers. They designed all their razors, all the parts to be interchangeable. So in essence, you could have a titanium cap with a brass base plate and an aluminum handle, or vice versa. You could just make this crazy Frankenstein razor. And I switched back to the 0.50 for the cleanup here. Now maybe if the 0.50 I haven't talked about the soap much. That's a big bloop right on the floor there. Because anybody who's used any of Peter's soaps knows that if it's Kaizen, it's slicker than a grease booger. And its quality. Yeah, I think that 0.95 on that second pass pretty much took everything off. Now I can say that this definitely has more blade feel. This definitely has more positive blade exposure. You could see it looking down at it. I think to put it into let's see, the only way I know how to explain it is like the carbon. This is the standard plate, and this will be like the plus plate. The 0.95 is more like the plus plate, or maybe the plus. I've never tried the plus plate, but this one definitely has more blade feel than this one. But you can see how this is designed when the top cap is on there. It really has I believe it's pretty much neutral blade exposure, but this one you could see that it's definitely positive blade exposure. If this is positive, it's minimal compared to this one. I gotta say I like the feel of this more. But I like the efficiency of the 0.95 more. Now if they came out with a plate that was still the 0.95 blade gap, but it had the exposure this one does, that'd be a pretty awesome plate there. The only, I guess you could say, negative thing I've ever been able to say about Timeless is they are almost so smooth of a razor that it can be difficult to get, at least for me. The face is no problem, because your face is fairly flat. But the neck, I usually don't go through and clean up this much, but last night's shave, with that sharp platinum blade was not the closest of shaves. But let me get cleaned up and I'll be back with post-shave comments and thoughts, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Let's go over what we used today. Today we used Sphinx shaving soap, La Fracture, which is a Creta Ventus dupe. This comes at you at 118 mLs, which we're in America, so I don't know why soap makers put that. Sorry. It's 4 ounces. This is a Creta Ventus dupe made by Ariana and Evans. This comes in at, like, I believe it's $20, might be $18.99, but I believe it's $20. Very good smelling. And I have the splash. We're gonna go ahead and shake that sucker up, because if you don't shake it up, you're messing up. And if you don't believe me, you can just ask Melly Mel. But I don't have, let's put some more of that. I don't have A&E Spartan, but I'm really wanting to get it just to compare it to this. I have A&E St. Bart's. Sorry, this cap, I cannot get it on there straight. Still isn't straight. I have St. Bart's, smells phenomenal. And also I have Sphinx Beard, Caribbean Island. Smells phenomenal, but they smell totally different. Caribbean Island smells like a more refined scent. And they're both Kaizen formula. Then I used my Pereira bowl today. After my shave, I used hot water, cold water rinse, and then witch hazel, then my hyaluronic acid and oil. And then I used titanium timeless with the 0.95 base plate. And we switched between the, I believe this is a 0.5, yeah, 0.5 slim base plate. And you can really see the difference there and how much tinier those are, or that is. With the Nasset first use, my brush today was West Coast Shaving 26 millimeter silver tip. Like I said, I gelled it. You might ask why. That's why, because now this brush is absolutely phenomenal. And so that's tonight's shave. I thank you for joining me for another episode of Pelagic Shave. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what soap we'll be going with. I didn't check to see what was in rotation next. So we shall see what we have coming up tomorrow. I'm sure it'll be a good soap. Most of my soaps are, or they're gone. Or at least I think they are. But thank you for joining me for another shave. And I want to say thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you. Take care. Be safe. And God bless.